Okay guys, 72-hour fast. So 5 reasons why I'm doing the 72-hour fast, and I'll document over the next 3 days how it's going, the highs and lows, how I'm feeling. I'm still going to be training, I'm still going to be doing the day job. Actually started the fast last night, went to Aquasana to the spa with Mrs. GMD, so really wanted a full reset of the body. So reason 1 is, which linked in with the spa, is a full body reset. My body's not where I want it to be. Part of my holding scratch at 46 series, my body is key. I've got a few aches and pains. Body in terms of composition is not where I want it to be. So 1, just with the fasting, is a full body reset, get the junk, what's in the body, out as I start my body transformation. Definitely got a few pounds of the body fat I want to drop. So the spa helped last night, really just detox, and also quite a bit of stress in the life over the past few months. So full reset, body reset, one of the reasons why I'm doing the 72-hour fast. Reason 2, there's quite a lot of research into autophagy, where cells start to repair themselves after 24, 30 hours. I do fast most days. I do a 16-hour fast most days. Live on black coffee in the morning. I know there's plenty of research out there to show that after the 24, 36 hours is when the real cell work, when the real magic starts to happen. So this links in with the reset. If it does start to repair cells, I've done a 2.5 day fast before, about 3-4 months ago. So the longer fasting, I'd like to do once, twice a year really. Hopefully I get some of that cell rejuvenation benefits with doing the 72-hour fast as well. Reason number 3 is the inflammation in the body with my aches and my pains. Obviously 46 now, but in my head I'm still 26, but I'm struggling at the moment. Muscle knots in the shoulders, inflammation, pains in the hands and the grips, which all links in with inflammation in the body. The diet, nutrition has not been where I wanted it to be the past month, 2 months, so that's where I'm really going to dial in. That's why we reset everything through from then. I know when my inflammation drops in the body, my body feels a lot better. The aches and pains start to go. So after 3 days, will some of these muscle knots start to relieve themselves? Will the pains in my hand start to lessen? There's a lot of health benefits to reducing inflammation. Not going to go fully into that, but reducing inflammation has a ton of benefits, that's for sure. Reason 4, definitely just for mental clarity. I know when I'm not eating the ultra processed food, I'm not having too many carbohydrates for me, especially through the day, I get rid of the brain fog. I really can concentrate when I'm living on the black coffee. I'm not having the carbohydrates in the day. The ketones will start to kick in after 16, 24 hours. And then I have a day where I just really feel like Rain Man. I can just concentrate. I can get loads of stuff done. So mental clarity with like all of you, I'm sure there's people going through stresses in life. So it's just nice to clear everything out, get the toxins out the system, mental clarity. First day is always a little bit tougher towards the end of the day, but by second day, when I did this 3-4 months ago, that's when I feel like my brain, it doesn't slow down anyway, but it just makes me ultra focused. So I'll see how that feels in the next 12 hours when I pop in on there. And 5thly is just to reset those cravings. I know when I cut out the ultra processed food, takeaways, the carbohydrates, really going to lower the carbohydrates over the next 1 to 2 months. And once I've gone past the first day, 2 days of cutting all the junk out, all the carbohydrates, the cravings definitely go away. I don't want to eat junk food. If I'm doing this for a day, 2 days, and I get back into full training mode, I don't crave any junk food. I just want to eat clean. So there are 5 quick reasons why I'm going to do this 72-hour fast. So I'm going to stock up on black coffee. I'm not going to do a full water fast. It'll be water. I'm living on black coffee. Try not to have any of the 0 sugar drinks. Hopefully get through from there. So I'll pop on throughout the 3 days and just go through the experience in this POV style vlog. So on the scales this morning, clocked in at 15 stone 9. I want to lose overall probably about a stone, stone and a half over the next 2-3 months, but it's more about adding muscle while the body fat drops. So I'm not too concerned with weight, but it's just the body mass or the body fat what I want to drop over the first 2-3 months. So 15 stone 9 clocked in. So black coffee beans loaded up, back home, day job, get the second espresso of the day. So 72-hour fast, guys. Let's see how it goes. Okay, nearly 20 hours into the fast. It is now 5:38. This is always the time when I'm trying to do my 24-hour fast. I get to the tea time, evening, when the hunger cravings are definitely at their worst. When I've done a 36-hour fast before, if we can get through this night, the next day definitely gets a lot easier, but I am definitely craving some food. I do the majority of the cooking at the Go For My Dad family home. I've just fed the boy and Mrs. Go For My Dad, but I need 2 hours now of distraction. I want to spend some time with the boy before he goes to bed as well. But looking at their tea, that definitely is the hardest bit for the first day. Seeing all that pasta, cheese, bit of chicken. Anyway, I don't want to stop talking about food. So I have nipped to Tapturn's, only a few minutes from my house. Gonna head up into the sim room just for half an hour, hit some balls. Still gonna keep training over the next couple of days, and hopefully by the end of this, the muscles start to release a little bit more. The inflammation starts to go down. So for the next 2 hours, it's definitely distraction mode. Get the boy to bed, spend some time with Mrs. GMD. She'll probably have a couple of little snacks for the evening while watching some telly. It's gonna make it even harder on that, but 20 hours in, feel okay. It's just the cravings, which hopefully by tomorrow morning they'll start to disappear. Right, clubs are ready. Let's head up there into the sim room. We'll chat in a bit. Oh, that pasta and cheese. Morning also, day 2. It is now 9 o'clock. Boys dropped off at school. He was fed and watered. So I'm about 35 hours into the fast. This is the day when I've done it in the past that the magic really starts to happen for me. If I get through last night, that's where the real hunger cravings at their most. And also last night, Mrs. Go For My Dad still wanted a few snacks, so I still had to cook them their food, nip to the shop at night, get them some snacks while we watched a bit of House of Guinness last night, while she was eating the salsa dips and Rivitas. I was on my water for the night with the hunger cravings, so I watched that till about 10 o'clock, then hit the bed, got the podcast on, try and get switched off, get to sleep, try and get some sleep while the hunger cravings were on. In terms of sleep, slept okay. If you've seen some of my videos, you know I do struggle with sleep sometimes. My head just doesn't switch off. I actually woke up about 3:45, ended up listening to a couple of podcasts with the AirPods in. Day 2 is where my energy really kicks in. So you've seen from the scales, it's dropped down to 15.5, so that's 4 pounds in the 30 hours. Obviously that's the majority of water weight. Stomach has been emptied, but the water weight's reduced down. That glycogen, what's stored in the muscles, that will be more depleted, start to produce more ketones in the brain. And this is where I feel like now my brain is just wired up, really ultra focused. And this is what I really do like the second day of when I do these fasts a few times a year. So school run done. Gonna grab a coffee, black coffee that is, and then it's the day job. I'm gonna blitz 5 hours, 5-6 hours of the day job while the brain is ultra focused, no hunger cravings, feel real energetic. So the plan is go home, blitz the day job, gotta pick the boy up after school. I'm gonna hit the gym before I pick him up. Leg day today, so we'll see how we feel in terms of energy. And then after school, I'm off to do some sport with the boy. Gonna take him tennising, we're gonna do some golfing, potentially a little bike ride, so we'll see how that energy goes. Then I've got to cook tea for Mrs. Go For My Dad and the boy. That's when we'll see where those hunger cravings are, they still down. But I know when I'm not using carbohydrates now, the hunger cravings definitely go. I just want my coffee now. Right, so I'm nearly home, Gonna use this ultra focused brain, get lots of the day job done. Right, I will speak to you soon, guys. Ketones, they're working their magic, guys. Okay, so I'm about 50 hours into the 72-hour fast. Had a little distraction time. Been a busy, productive day. As I said earlier, managed to blitz about 5-6 hours straight through with the day job. This is where the ketones, I really do see the difference. I definitely felt ultra focused, just managed to blitz through a load of work on there. Wasn't feeling fatigued at all. Had no real cravings throughout the day. After I'd finished the day job, I managed to fit in a quick half-an-hour session in the gym. Oh, get zooming on that one, a little treble 20. That's my dad now. In the gym, didn't push it too hard. Was doing a leg session, but felt okay in there. Didn't want to push it too much, so I did more higher reps, a little bit more volume. Didn't go super heavy. Oh, he's chucked another treble 20 in. He's bunching. Oh, I felt good from there. Then we went to pick the boy up. Straight after that, I took him down to do some tennis. This is where I start to feel a little bit more fatigue. Still not craving. Oh, this treble 20 is getting battered. Not a 180 on camera. Oh, 121. Out on the tennis court, legs were getting a little bit feeling like jelly on there, but luckily he's only 6 and we're just doing a bit of practice with him. Headed home. Then the real test. Get out of that treble 20. Cooked tea for Mrs. Golf, my dad and the boy. That was where I wasn't craving the carbs, what I was cooking there, but I was definitely getting a bit of the hunger feeling. But what I was really craving now is just steak and eggs, which shows once I get the sugar out my system, I do start craving more the meats and the eggs, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to do the fasting, just total reset. But now it's about 8:30, boys in bed, about to watch some more of House of Guinness with Mrs. Golf, my dad. So a quick 10-15 minutes, little distraction, might hit a couple of balls around while we're in here. Get the T-Mule lab putter out, quick 2-minute putting. But these arrows, I've not been hitting it for the last couple of weeks. I'm wearing out that treble 20 bed. So for day 2, that is always the one where I do feel ultra focused. The hunger feelings were increasing while I was cooking their food, watching them eat, but they have subsided again now. So I should be able to get through tonight. No problems at all. Even with Mrs. Golf, my dad eating a few snacks while we're watching the House of Guinness. Tomorrow morning, I'm actually planning a few hours playing a little bit of golf, bit of practice, might do a little bit of filming as well. So I'll see then how the full energy levels are. Then by the end of tomorrow afternoon, tea time, I can finally break the fast with something simple, probably just eggs, avocado. Oh, I tell you what, I'm wearing out this treble 20 bed. I wouldn't get too grainy on here. Look at wear marks out there. So day 2 is pretty much at an end, overnight to get through, and then 3/4 of the day tomorrow. But feeling good now, good to get out of the distraction mode instead of eating snacks at night. The body's feeling reset. The darts are feeling better. And the golf swing sometimes. Ooh, right, we'll chat in the morning. Right, we're getting there now, only a few hours to go. It's 9:30 now, school run done. I've actually been to the gym as well, just got back, did my functional training day today, actually felt okay, lots of energy. I'm definitely still not craving any of the sugary foods, but I'm looking forward to a little steak tonight. So this morning when I weighed myself, like the other days, it's actually hit down to 15 stone on the nose, so that's 9 pounds in 3 days. So the water weight's down, the glycogen in the muscles is depleted, but still felt okay in the gym. I did a bit of jump training, a bit of functional training. I don't think I would have wanted to do a full heavyweight session, really push it. I think I might have struggled a little bit in there, but in terms of the energy for what I was doing, the speed training, I'm feeling lighter, feeling more energetic, and we'll talk inflammation in a bit. But it's 9:30 now, only got about 8-9 hours to go before we can get the first meal of the day. So I've got a full day again of peak results PR. So into the house, get the black coffee on, blitz out the day. 15 stone, felt good in the gym, and we'll chat off to the day job, guys. Okay, did it 72 hours. It is just gone 6 o'clock. So the last time I ate some food was at Aquasana at the spa Tuesday around 6 o'clock-ish. Breaking my fast, got 3 looking juicy scrambled eggs, a little bit of avocado left over from Mrs. Golf, my dad's snacks over the last couple of days. So in terms of the fast, it's always the first 20, 24 hours were always the worst for me in terms of the cravings. I've done one 72-hour fast before, probably about a year ago now. I do fast regularly, so every day I do intermittent fasting, fast about 16, 18 hours a day, coffee in the morning. And when I do try to do a 24-hour fast, sometimes from Sunday night to the Monday night, it's the Monday night, the cravings, I get really hungry. But once I get through that first night, as you've seen the video, the second day, feel ultra focused. A couple of little dips on the second night, start to feel a little hungry. So today, I was at the gym this morning, which obviously you've seen, felt really good. Energy levels, just a little bit. I wouldn't want to do a full workout with not much in the body. In terms of the muscles, definitely feel as strong as if they were full of a bit more glycogen, which has been depleted through the muscle. But through the day, got lots done again with the Peak Results PR day job. So again, why I wanted to do this 72-hour fast, it links in with my golf and all general health over the past 6 months. Life gets a little bit stressful, like a lot of you guys as well. Then we start making different decisions in terms of food, especially for me, taking easier options. So this is just a real reset for me. Once I go through this reset, it really pushes the cravings out. I just want to crave steak, eggs. So that's that in terms of the reset, in terms of getting the cravings, get the ultra processed food out the system. So then I just want to eat good, clean options. I don't really calorie count. I've been around gyms and fitness, and that's been my life since I was a kid. That's why I play every sport going, or I've always played every sport going. So I understand nutrition, but it's just making better choices. I don't want to go down calorie counting, but what I do want to do is just choose better macros. So going forward, this is where it ties into the holding scratch at 46. Body is key for me. My swing speed is high. I got to about 127, 128, but the past 2-3 weeks when my body starts to ache, sometimes getting to 120, 123 at the start just feels harder. The recovery takes a bit longer. Body starts to ache. So the real key for me at holding scratch at 46 is getting the body super, super fit. So like for you, you'll need the goals, why you want to go to the gym, why you want to eat healthily. My goals, 1 is my body. For the golf, I want to get as fit, as fast as I can, keep getting faster. That's kind of my niche in the golf at 46 now, to still swing at the speeds I can. There's not many who can do it out there, and I do want to get faster and also pass this knowledge onto other people as well. But also for my boy, got a young boy, he's getting into his sport. I've played sport all my life at decent levels, at lots of different sports. So I want to be able to show him that I can run around and still beat him and never let him beat me over the next 10, 12 years. So the goal is what I use now to get out, go to the gym when 90% of the time feel tired, don't want to go. But the goals are to be super fit for the golf and super fit for being the best dad I can be. And then just making better decisions. So going forward, I would prioritize good proteins, good fats. I'm going to go down a lower carbohydrate. I'm not going to get rid of them totally. I like to have some good fruits in there. So when I do my low carb, I'm just introducing fruits as more my primary source. I cook most of the meals here with Mrs. Golf, my dad, and the boy. So that's one of the challenges over the past 72 hours is when I'm cooking the meals. If you want to do this or give it a go, seek medical advice first, but also it can be easier if you're on your own just to prep those meals. Sometimes when those pancakes or I'm doing their pasta at night, it's tempting to want to go and grab a few, but it really does test that willpower as well. So in terms of how my body feels, I've been struggling for the past 3-4 weeks with muscle knots at the top. I've still been doing the gym, been doing my daily mobility. Not fully gone, but it has eased a little bit. But one thing why I do like the fasting, what I find is the inflammation in my body does start to decrease in my hands. Before I started this fasting, I was getting slight pains in the hands. A lot of the nerve stuff was coming from the tightness in here, but I do get aches in the fingers and the hands, and gotta say that started to subside in there. Might be a little subconscious thing, but it definitely does feel that my hands, the inflammation has started to reduce a bit. And also that gym session this morning, I was doing a jump training. I did some walking lunges to get warmed up, and over the past month, 2 months, my knee, I've had a cruciate done 10, 12 years ago, my left knee, but I do get little bits of pain from time to time. But I know the times when I've got into really, really good shape, the inflammation is low in the body, the pains in the joints start to decrease, and the walking lunges today, no pain whatsoever in my knee. So resetting the body, keeping the inflammation down in the body. There's a lot of health benefits linked. I'm not going to go into that through there. So reducing inflammation is key for me over the next 2-3 months. The goal now is to reset, eat really well, train really hard. I've got to get the body a lot stronger, which I'm going to go through in the next few weeks. The goals I'm going to set in terms of strength, do my flexibility. Once I've hit those benchmarks for my speed, I will then start ramping up speed, and when I can go push speed safely. It's all about the body. I was helping a friend the other night, a couple of years younger, but I still think I'm about 30 in my head. He can play golf, he's got a good swing, but his problem again is his body at the moment cannot get or move how he wants it to move to. So this is why it's so important. It's not just about swinging in terms of the golf. Can your body get to the positions that we want to get it to? If not, we got to change his body first, and then the swings will be easier to change and do the things and get in positions. Like for me, I struggle with this tightness here to get to where I want it to be. So full body reset done. Inflammation in the body is starting to reduce. I'm feeling a lot more energetic, so I've got to stick to it now. So a little different video, guys, today, but this is linked into the holding scratch at 46. Body is my priority for golf and well-being, and in the future I might try a 5 or 7 day fast. Not done that far before. I might get a little bit more medical checks before I do the 5-7 day fast. I will introduce a few electrolytes if I do that, but that's what I'll probably do in a few months time. But I'm happy with that long fast. I'm going to go back to my intermittent fasting now, where I just fast every day. Black coffee in the morning. So a little bit different, guys, but have you done a fast before? Do you fast every day? Do you see any benefits? Do you struggle with energy? I know a lot of people keep asking me, oh, how do you concentrate? But I actually find it, once I get rid of the junk out of my body and the carbohydrates reduce, the ketones start to kick in. Can tell I probably speak a little bit too fast now, but my mind is ultra focused. So that's the benefits for me. But now I'm not craving, I'm just craving steak and eggs. The boy's back in a bit. I've got a couple of steaks in there. 6-year-old, but he's wanting a big steak, so we've got him onto that. But first, I better heat this before it goes too cold. Nice scrambled egg. First food in 72 hours. That does feel good, guys. Right, guys, hope you enjoyed that. Something different. Follow along over the winter for all my strength, my speed training, and I'll throw in a little bit of nutrition there. Right, I'm going to eat this. Boy will be home soon. Get the steaks in the pan, and I will speak to you very soon. 72-hour fast. We did it, guys.